moving to Miami! Woo! So excited! You guys, I'm in tears. What do you do when all of your wildest dreams come true? I mean, I'm speechless. Meanwhile, I'm making coffee and there's noise and there's an airplane over my head, but I just kind of wanted to capture this moment because I'm so emotionally grateful. Wow. Okay. Where does one begin? So, I'm currently in my Airbnb apartment in Dallas, Texas. There's little Peanut, and it's Friday morning, January 17th, and I just got spectacular news that I don't even believe is real. Oh my god, I can't. I'm getting so emotional. I can't believe I get to make one of my dreams come true. Shit, I can't not do this crying. But I want you guys to understand, for the last, over a year, and a year and a half, I have been searching like a madwoman for the perfect dream house. I decided about a year and a half ago that I wasn't interested in living in Los Angeles anymore, but I didn't know where to go. I knew that Melise was coming up, and I thought that I would figure it out by then. I thought the universe, oh my god, I'm so grateful. I'm gonna cry again. I can't. Every time I think about it, it's too good to be true. I don't know how I got so blessed. I really don't. But let me move forward from that part. So oh my god, I'm such a mess. My dog's freaking out. She's like, Mom, don't cry. I've been searching legitimately for over a year and a half on where in the world, when I say in the world, I mean in the world, not in the US, in the world, do I want to live. I decided that I don't want to live in California anymore. I just felt I never really felt like California is a place for me. I know that people freak out over Los Angeles. I'm not that girl. I don't feel like Los Angeles, personally for me, is good for my soul. Yeah, I'm just not into it. So I was trying to figure out, where in the world does Kim Cohen want to live? And I searched the world. I'm a very visual person. I have a PhD in manifestation and visualization and all that. And I had to see a place and feel it and visualize it and know that it felt just right. It just really resonated with me. It felt just right. So at first I checked all over California, even though I knew I wasn't really into it. I checked Vegas. I checked Miami. I checked Mexico. I checked all over Europe, Italy, Rome, Paris. I don't even know. Countries and places that I've never even considered. Malta, Portugal. My gosh. I checked Bangkok. I checked Israel. I checked literally the world, and I could not find exactly what my heart desire was. I couldn't find my vision of what I wanted. I do have a list of things that I want. I also, mind you, I do work from home, so I wanted it to be a place that if I were to spend, all these hours and days at, I work from this, if I'm not traveling, I'm usually at home. I'm at home. I'm working, sleeping, eating, living in my house with Peanut, working, constantly editing, filming, creating, all that stuff. So I really wanted the space to be with a beautiful location, with a beautiful view. I had a visual of what I wanted to do right this time as opposed to last time. I always learn from past experiences and past lessons and mess ups that I do. And I had a vision. I wanted this big balcony that had kind of ocean view. But I also thought for a minute, Vegas for a minute. It was a long minute. Vegas was a long minute for a sec. That was my thing, man. I wanted to know where I was going to live, and I couldn't figure it out. I called psychics to ask them. I mean, really, it was that serious. I did tarot cards on it. I did surveys. I went online and wrote, where should I live in the world? And took quizzes, and just nothing resonated with me at the time. And so I extended my lease in my California apartment for longer, and I was month to month until I was just like, I don't want to live here anymore. And so I moved out at the end of August. And since then, I've been living out of my suitcase. My things have been in storage. And it's been very, very, very difficult for me because I've been living on my own since I was 18. I'm 33. So, yeah, imagine that. So I guess you can say that the reason why I didn't find an apartment all this time is because my apartment hadn't been created yet. If you're into manifestation and law of attraction, that would totally make sense. You're manifesting something that hasn't been created yet, but it's being created and it's being sent your way, and just be patient, child. And that's what I did. Every month I would start searching again, like, oh, is there something new in Miami and this, and like Miami, Vegas, all these things, and I just couldn't find it. And then in November, I think end of November, I found my dream apartment. Like, not even my dream apartment, my dream home. Like, I never wanted an actual house. I never wanted to own a house, but I love the art of art in all concept. I love the art of like architecture and interior design and just any kind of art, really. And the art of this place is just, the concept, the idea is just perfection. It's such a unique concept for an apartment building. It is so special. It is so beautiful. Like, when I saw it, I had stars in my eyes. You know that star emoji? That guy? Yeah, I had stars in my eyes. I couldn't believe such a place existed. And I couldn't believe why I didn't. I'm so grateful that I didn't settle for anything. Like, settle for less. Never settle for less, guys. Never freaking settle for less. Do you understand me? Don't. You will find exactly what you're looking for in the perfect timing. And that's what I kept believing. I knew that there was a reason why I couldn't find what I was looking for. I just knew maybe the stars haven't aligned yet. Maybe it's not the right timing. So I find this apartment in November and I think, this is amazing. I need to live here. And I thought I had time. I didn't see a pressure. It was a brand new building. There was a lot of units for lease. And I thought, I have all these units to choose from. And I initially wanted 2 bedrooms. I wanted one room to be obviously my sleeping room, and then another room that would be like an office / a place to shoot videos, like kind of like a studio plus office, and a place to create content and all that, with lots of natural lighting. So I thought I had time, and I kind of put it on hold for a little bit because I had found a place to stay for the last month and a half, 2 months, that I didn't have to pay rent in. So I was on chill mode, sort of. I was working on a lot of campaigns, a lot of projects, a lot of things with brands that was like insane. And behold, last week, is it? I actually don't know. No, it was last week. Okay, it was last week. Last week, I just randomly, go back to my little vision board. I go back to the apartment website and just picture the whole thing and picture what it would like to be there. And I look to see what is available, what floors. I wanted a specific floor. No, not a specific floor. I wanted a specific floor plan model that you guys will see soon why. And all of a sudden, I go to the website and there's barely anything left. I call the apartment building the next day and it's 97% sold out. And I'm like, no. Like, I freaked out like crazy. Like, no way. Until I found my dream apartment, there was no way in the world anybody was taking that away from me. Like, no. Like, I freaked out. So basically there were two bedrooms left, like high what, and 6 3-bedrooms. I was like, what on freaking earth? I don't even understand. And the two bedrooms that were left were on floors that I was not interested in. It is a tall, high riser, and half of the point is a higher view, and the first floor is 2. So I'm like, no, I don't want like parking lot view. Like, I want the view. So I was like, no, 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 this can't be, this can't be. Totally freaked out. I was like, shit, I have to make shit happen. Called the next day, spoke to them, found out how much the security deposit was. I was like, okay, I have to do this, blah, blah, blah. I tried to figure it out. And I started visualizing the whole thing on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. Like, I was like, I need to manifest the freaking shit out of this. I need a miracle. This needs to happen. Now, behold, this is where things kind of took an interesting turn. When I had called to ask if there was, you know, all the questions, security deposit, all those things for the 2 bedrooms, I asked her if there was anything higher. And she said that there wasn't, but there was 3 bedroom. And I was like, what the heck? What? It's just me and I don't want a roommate. So why would I want 3 bedrooms? I don't. But then she told me there was a deal on the 3 bedrooms. And the moment she told me that, that kind of opened up huge light bulbs for me, so to speak. Never in my life did I ever think that I was going to get a 3 bedroom apartment. I think that 3 bedrooms, I don't know, big houses freak me out. I think that they're haunted and it's, I don't know, I feel like there's a serial killer waiting at every corner. But the 3 bedroom had the view that I wanted. It had the best financial deal. It had, I don't know, and it wasn't that expensive from the 2nd bedroom. And it was at a higher floor, just like I wanted. And I was very confused. I did the math of what it would cost to live there for a year and a half, with the discount that you get for the 3 bedrooms. And I realized that it's not that far off, between the 2 and the 3. So I started asking, which I normally don't, but I was very stuck and I was very limited on time. And I was like, I have to figure this out. I started asking close family, friends, close family, family, friends, and close friends of mine what I should do. Should I get the 2 bedroom or should I get the 3 bedrooms? It was like this huge dilemma. I can't explain why, but the more I was trying to ask people, I started to realize that I'm trying to convince everybody for the 3 bedrooms. And then I realized that I kind of wanted the 3 bedrooms and I didn't know why. I didn't know what I would do with the 3rd bedroom. I now have a better vision of what I want to do there, but I didn't really know why it was calling me, but I knew that like it didn't just appear out of nowhere. There was a reason why I was offered that deal and I had called and been told that. Like never in my wildest dream did I think that I was going to live in a 3 bedroom, but I called, I visualized the 2 bedrooms. That's what I wanted. I wanted 2 bedrooms. I didn't visualize 2 bedrooms. I just wanted 2 bedrooms. But the moment I called and she's like, oh, but we have a 3 bedroom deal. And I was like, oh, what is it? And like, I kept asking her questions, like not being convinced. And I was like, wait, I don't know. I hung up with her and I was like, why did that just have to happen? Why did she just have to offer me the 3 bedroom? Why did she just fuck with my head? Like, why did she do that? And then I just kind of realized I always trust. I trust God. I trust the universe. I trust my angels, my grandparents, my friends that passed. I always trust that they always guide me in the right direction. And I just kind of went with my intuition, not with my logic, and was like, okay, there has to be some kind of reason why this was offered to me. I believe that God never puts you through a lesson he doesn't think that you can overcome. Does that make sense? So this 3 bedroom was presented to me, and I really believe that it wasn't for no reason. And I trusted. I trusted that this was presented to me for a reason. I don't know what it is yet, but you know, sometimes we think that like things are too big for us or like too out of our league or whatever, and there's a reason why they're being presented to us. And I think it's very important to acknowledge those moments, and follow your heart and be like, well, why did that just happen? Like there has to be a reason for that, right? Yeah, there is. I will wrap this story up, but I went through hell and back this past week over this apartment. While I was trying to decide between 2 or 3, 2 days had passed. 2 freaking days. And I go on the website and there was only 1 2-bedroom apartment left and 2 3-bedrooms left. And I was freaking out. Like I had to make an impulsive decision ASAP, a logical, impulsive, intuitive decision, because otherwise my dream apartment would be gone and it wouldn't be available because it's a brand new building for an entire year and a half. And like my Miami dream and what I had visualized and dreamed of for the last few days would have been gone. And I basically couldn't allow that to happen. There was no freaking way. Someone was taking away my dream home, my dream apartment. No. This has been a very crazy, emotional week. I cried a lot. I almost didn't get like all the paperwork, all the things sent over on time. I had a lot of drama with family members who thought that I couldn't do it. Lots of arguing, lots of, like doubting me and like my capability to succeed with such a big house and such a big commitment, knowing that I hate commitments, to take such a big house upon myself, to take a 3 bedrooms as a single female with a puppy. Definitely, it's been a shit show. A lot of things have gone wrong this week in trying to create this dream apartment possible on such a short, limited amount of time. It's half of the reason why I'm in Dallas right now. It's because it's related to the apartment. I definitely won't get into all the details of how I manifested this entire thing right now because it's literally one of my craziest manifestation stories, the entire thing. It's just really like one of those, like, it doesn't make sense. It's almost impossible. How the heck did you do it? How the heck are you gonna do it? None of it makes sense, but I always trust the man upstairs and all his homies that are protecting me and guiding me through life. It was a very emotional week. I cried a lot. I cried sad tears, like thinking that I have to give up this place. I cried those a lot. I cried like frustration tears at like, why don't people believe in me and my capability? I cried a lot of successful, happy, so emotionally like grateful tears. And it's been a really wild week. But Kim Cohen is moving to Miami! I'm so excited. I have to tell you guys, Miami is my favorite place I've ever lived at. I lived in Miami before. I lived in Los Angeles. I am so beyond grateful for my amazing family that's always supporting me in my wildest, craziest dream. I feel so blessed to come from a family that, although my parents know that I'm nuts and we're all freaking crazy, we're 6 people, that my parents have always had my back, even though they thought that my dreams are wilder and bigger than me. Even though they've argued with me about my dreams and thought that I couldn't do things, they've also been such big supporters of my life. Like, I'm so grateful to have parents that allow me. I mean, I'm obviously not a child, but I respect their opinion to allow me, hi Pika, to just dream big and always do anything and everything that I want. And even when they don't allow it or they get mad at me for it, I think that also is the drive that gets me to be like, no, I'm going to prove them wrong. I can't do it. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So grateful. This is going to be an amazing, amazing year. 2020, I know in my heart and soul that it is my year. I had a psychic tell me that like 2 years ago, and I believe her. Like, I know that I have so many things that I'm manifesting and visualizing and wanting and dreaming of this year, and I'm so excited to take you guys with me. Like, I know that everyone keeps saying 2020 is going to be my year, but no. It is going to be my year. Like, I just know. Just like I know my name. I just know it. So, super excited. I have travel plans. I have such big things that are coming out this year that I'm so excited to share with you guys. Oh my God, I have so much. So, I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for watching this long ass video that I always think is going to be 2 minutes, and it's not. And I'm so grateful and so happy and excited to take you guys with me on this brand new journey. We're gonna do this together, man, and it's so exciting. I get to document the whole thing. I want to, create video and content for you guys and take you behind the scenes of like decorating my home, because that's like a really big thing for me. And like all the things that you should know and the things that you have to go through when moving to a new state or a new country or a new place. It's kind of like starting life all over again. It's brand new friends, brand new community, brand new everything. I've never signed a lease for any apartment in the world without physically seeing it in person and getting a vibe off of it. but I've seen so many videos, I've manifested it so much that I felt like I actually have been there, even though I have not. This is a brand new place. I'm just so freaking excited to take you guys along with this journey, so stay tuned.